What we have tonight is a game that has captured the imagination of all concerned here in the city. The fans are buzzing. We're ready for the action. Well, what an appetising prospect. Barcelona against Manchester United in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And Lee, this is always a special meeting.
Well, it is, and as a United player, if you're looking at this fixture, you've got the emotions of fear and excitement in equal amounts.
I think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, as the club motto tells you, Més que un club, more than just a football club.
Well, you feel that as soon as you come into the stadium, don't you? Even if the team's not playing particularly well, the fans let you know that they're here to support those famous Barcelona shirts, and they do it week in, week out.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. Coutinho plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Virgil van Dijk plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Casemiro plays with Luka Modric in central midfield, and they're hoping tonight that the two-man strike force will do the trick. And they kick off this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Carrying a genuine threat here. Will he play it in? Attending to his defensive chores. And he takes on the shot. Still alive. Suarez. And it's with Coutinho. It might appeal to Rakitic. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
On the ball, Luis Suarez. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. Barca making progress. Dembele. It looked as though he was going to score, but last-ditch defending is something you know about, Lee.
Yeah, he was hassled, it made him hurry his shot, and it's close.
Dembele's in the centre. Well, clattered away. Rakitic. Now, what can he do here? Rakitic. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Well, that's not watertight defending. And this is Dembele. Coutinho! Oh, it's off the post. And in by Dembele!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A chance to revisit the goal. So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Lionel Messi. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
Second half is underway here, and Manchester United are behind. The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card, opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And it's Vidal. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. And Ramos gets in the way. Throw-in forthcoming for Barca. Given away by Manchester United. Coutinho. And Barca's corner. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Messi looking for the through ball. Ronaldo! Oh, he's missed it, Lee.
Still plenty of time to go, Derek, but they won't get a better chance than that.
Pogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. He has time to play it over. Will they get themselves level here? It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
This is Vidal. Dembele on the ball. And so the full-time whistle, Barcelona will carry a lead into the second leg.
Yes, Derek, we're expecting a tight game. That's what we got. But can they keep that advantage going into the second leg? It should be a cracker.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance tonight, Lee.
He's always a man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him in that vital moment when he grabbed that goal.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Old Trafford. Today's game, Manchester United against West Ham United. Well, it's been a tough nut to crack, hasn't it, Manchester United this season?
And I think what makes this team so hard to beat is the fact that everybody works hard out of possession. It starts at the front with the strikers.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team.
Good luck.
West Ham United's lineup is this. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Jack Wilshere comes in for Mark Noble, who's shown poor form lately. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. Old Trafford has always full to capacity, and of course fans come from all over the world, Alan, don't they, to watch Manchester United here?
They certainly do. I mean, that can take away from the atmosphere when it's almost tourists watching the match goggle-eyed, but no question that it's got plenty of magic attached to it.
Manchester United getting the first half underway. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Now he's looking for support. He's tried his shot, saw the potential for a shot from distance, and there was some potential there.
He doesn't need a second invitation from those kind of distance. He's always willing to have a pot shot.
Despite the idea of spreading the play was a good one. Valencia. Rashford, the target for that cross. That has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse.
This team hasn't had many opportunities lately to find the goal to go ahead, but there's one here and the crowd know it.
In goes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. Pogba. Pogba! Corner given. And they'll be hoping to get this set piece right for a goal that will put them into the lead. Corner played in. Pogba! Outstanding save at full tilt.
Well, he's a big lad and he needed every inch of his height there.
And that's a corner for Manchester United. Corner played into the middle. Smalling! Well, there's a goal that's been on the cards. The better team at this stage of the match. And you wonder whether they would make that domination count. Well, they've done with this goal. Thoroughly deserved. They lead. Oh, a great goal, Alan.
Well, nothing wrong with the service and certainly nothing wrong with that finish.
Another angle on it here. Well, the ball rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford. Action on the benches. Both teams are going to make a substitution.
Onto the pitch, number 18, Samir Nasri.
Chris Smalling. It's Jesse Lingard. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Greenwood. Possession is the name of the game for this team. Shot on! Got in the way. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on.
Number 17, Javier Hernandez.
Can really get at the opposition here. He's got his shot off now. Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
Here's a chance! It's a goal!
Oh, it's another fine goal, And the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
Another angle on it here. A very comfortable margin for victory. There can't really be any comeback in the time that we've got. Well, there's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United. They never let up, did they? They kept on going to make this a very big margin of victory.
Yeah, they were ruthless, actually. Quite often, last 10 or 15, you ease off, but this team didn't.
Manchester United again relying on this excellent defence, and it's done the job. Good win.
Yeah, they just brought it all together, and in this kind of form, they're going to be really hard to beat.
And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And Manchester United have plenty of digging to do in this second leg if they're to make it through to the next round of the Champions League. It is Manchester United facing Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. United with plenty of work to do after the first leg. Not quite good enough, really. They'll need a better performance tonight if they're to progress to the next round.
Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar.
The team Manchester United will go with. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
There's no getting away from it. This is a true cathedral of football, Old Trafford, and one of the best pitches you'll find anywhere.
Yeah, it is. It's very reminiscent of the Arsenal pitch I used to play on. Brilliant, brilliant surface. And that looming stand opposite, the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, it just goes skyward forever.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. The Champions League quarter-final second leg commences. I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game, League.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all this brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different.
Ivan Rakitic. Now here's Piqué. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Given away by Barcelona. Pogba. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Neymar. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? And it's Harry Kane. Oh, he's knocking on the door. Messi! Corner given to Messi with the corner. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it? Very good use of advantage there by the official, letting the play carry on, and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped for something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
Running with the ball confidently. Lionel Messi. Speculative ball fired to the near post. It's still alive. Trying his luck from long range. And now Coutinho. Jordi Alba. It's with David Silva. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Suarez. And here's David Silva. Suarez. Jordi Alba. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. Paul Pogba. And Pogba with the pass here. Off the post and back in play. Pogba. And it's often a case of five-star performances where he just needs to remain icy cool. Really digging in at the back, but still the opportunity. Staunch rearguard action. Still possibilities. An awful lot of green space to run into. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And it's gone behind for the corner. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And Pogba. He didn't quite do enough. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Well, United will feel because the game is so close. There's another goal out there. More pressure, more balls in the box, more intensity.
And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Well, sometimes for a goalkeeper, it's not about the spectacular. And only 2 minutes remaining here.
Old Trafford. Give
Modric.
a round of applause for today's
Lionel Messi.
number
He just
23.
keeps going. No let-up.
Shaw.
Now Paul Pogba. Look at Modric. But in the crowd, they want to see him take on the shot.
As indicated, there will be a minimum of 2
Goodness, he was
minutes.
right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And there goes the final whistle. These are words you've doubtless heard on plenty of occasions in the past. Barcelona will be moving on.